Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happy watching. Blah 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 blah. Tongue's not working. This is Disco in Tokyo coming at you with some more. Uh, Little Big Planet. I just gotta fix the tags because they're fucked as usual. This is an after-hours stream, so there will be swearing. Little Big Planet. I can't spell either, so that's great. We're off to a rampaging start today, and I love that for us. I know that it's usually on a Friday that we do the LBP, but I want to build some stuff, so I'm gonna build some stuff, and y'all are gonna be stuck with me for a hot minute. A hot minute that is 3 hours long. Actually, that's fine. Alice, it is lovely to see you. How you doing today? Moria! How you doing, Moria? It is lovely. Oh, I've been busy today, but it's secret. It's a secret. I'm gonna be working on some I'm gonna be working on some like fake level stuff that I want to put in a commercial that I'm gonna put in the project that I'm doing. Uh, some, I don't know, like Metal Gear Solid-y kind of thing. But first off, let's get some music, because otherwise it's gonna be quiet, and that's no good. Well, I mean, I'll be talking, but my voice, I do need to warn a little bit. My voice is maybe going to be a little bit crunky because I did do a fair amount of recording for a different project. What about Quiet Metal Gear? Wait, is it Quiet the like the really naked one? Isn't she like the super naked girl, the one who's got to be like naked so that she can breathe? I like Wise Owl. Wise Owl can be good. I'm not making cardboard titties in LPP. I know it's weak of me, but I can't. I can't. She needs to have her skin be exposed because special powers. What bullshit. Yoko Taro would have just been like, I want her naked. and people would have been fine with that. People would have been like, oh, Yoko. Hi, how you doing? Forgive me this time. Oh, you sweetie. Thank you so much. I've got the secondary set of projects that I always do at the end of the year, and I did get a bunch of recording on those, and that was really good, but it did mean I spent a not insignificant amount of today talking. And also editing, which kind of sucked. You're doing okay? I'm glad you're doing okay. Which just sounds like a silly ass thing to say, but I said it anyways, I guess, so there you are. It's Kettle! Oh, it has been a hot minute! How you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope you're super well, or as well as this bitch of a world is letting any of us be at the given moment, which, you know, is, it's a toughie. Understandably, it's a bit of a toughie. Doing okay considering the state of things. Honestly, I'm glad at least that you're doing okay. I watched Hot Frosty yesterday. What the fuck is a Hot Frosty? That sounds like a Jack Frost like knockoff. It's my day off, so that means admin stuff. Okay. What is like what is admin stuff for you? Hot Frosty is a Netflix movie trying to be a Hallmark film. A snowman comes to life and fails in life with a woman. I mean, Yeah, I kind of figured that's gonna happen. I think it's a romance movie the social media keeps talking about. It sounds like a train wreck. Well, I hope that you oh, falls in love. It's okay. It knows it's goofy. Okay, I mean that's at least there's that, I suppose. You gotta, if you're gonna make like a trash movie, you kinda gotta know, I think, that you're making a trash movie. Admin for me would be setting up doctor appointments and stuff and cleaning. Okay. So kind of like all those like little tasks that adulthood requires. I'm glad that you're getting them done, but yeah, they can see it being a bit of a pain in the butt. Meal prepping, aka making bread and mixes. I just made curry today. Because Mondays seem to be inescapably my day for adulting. This was a busy one. Today was busy. I don't want to burp. I had dinner like right before the stream. Because I always do. My life is bound by schedules and habits. But there's like there's a curry burp that wants to come out, and I don't want it to come out because that would be gross. The film writer came up with the idea while making film ideas with friends in the pandemic. Day for Adulting is also my Mondays, so I see Garfield's beef with them. I mean, Garfield is, I can't rag on Garfield too much because I did kind of love Garfield as a child, but Garfield does have some issues with the Mondays. It mostly suffers from the main lady has no chemistry with the snowman guy. I mean, wouldn't any chemistry with the snowman guy, like, just cause him to melt? I kind of feel like melting is inevitable. Like Thanos? Listen! Listen! Alright. You've got my attention. I think like that. Yeah. It's unfortunately common in newer romance movies nowadays, or I'm just unlucky. I was never... I mean, I guess there's also like the obvious of when everybody thinks you're a guy and you think you're a guy, then romance movies are not cool. But I also just was never really into romance movies. They never quite did it for me. I'm sure Walter Breaking Bad White could have made some chemicals that don't burn snowmen. I wouldn't trust him to do anything that doesn't involve, like, killing people so that he gets money. I kind of feel like that's really all he's got going for him. Romance as a genre is something I've only engaged in post-transition, so I get you. You know what, like, maybe I should give it another shot. Maybe I should try. I don't know why I left that off, like, so... mobily? It wasn't meant to be mopey. Romance movies tend to be hit or miss, mostly because I have a hard time buying the premise if I don't think the actors are good. I'm allowed to give myself permission. I kind of like the sound of that. Fucked up it was not meant to be Moby? Wait. What has Moby done? It's also helped me with engage with some systems. I don't engage with anybody, honestly. Romance as a genre is probably my favorite after horror, although I've mostly stuck to queer romances nowadays. Now that's honestly, yeah, there's a thing. That would be a lot more fun. I heard the last thing you said in the sentence. You said, as Moby, that just did it. Okay. I thought maybe Moby had done something gross again. Wasn't he gross, or at least vaguely gross? I feel like that was a thing. He sucks. Okay. Good. Score 1 for the memory. In high school, I used to trade the dime store romances with my math teacher. That also sounds pretty fucking cool, though. Although you barely passed that class, you'd think that the math teacher would have cut you some slack on account of the romance. You're like, oh well, I could buff the points a little bit. He has a lot of bad politics and also gross sexual stuff. I hate that. I'm not a fan of that. Well, Moby, okay, look, because my memory is for shit. Moby's the one who did Weapon of Choice, right? That's Moby? Or no, that's Fatboy Slim. Shit. That's okay. Dang it! I like that everybody jumps in though. It's like, no, bitch, that's Fatboy Slim. Hi. Fatboy Slim is mostly okay. Oh, all right. Who else like of that era? Because like Beck is shitty, right? I remember Beck being shitty. I don't remember why. If it makes you feel better, I also don't know who Moby is. The weird thing is, like, I can see Moby in my head. He has a very, like... Oh, it's Kronos! Lovely to see you. Beck's a Scientology guy. I would have never fucking guessed. I wouldn't have guessed that. Beck looks like if somebody had told Northern Lion that Northern Lion had to develop a style, and it would be Beck. Or not Beck, it would be Moby. I got this far mixing Moby and Devo in my head, and I'm ashamed? I'm not gonna shame you for that. I refuse to shame you for that. But that's also kind of a hard pull. Like... all bald white cis North Americans look the same to me. I mean, you know, there's that. I mean, Beck's first 2 albums aren't so bad. Like, they're enjoyable enough. I can think of some of his songs, but I can't, like, think of any of the titles. Because I've always been for shit with titles. Moby's best album was his Play album. Was it part of his famous trilogy, Play, Create, Share? Also, the answer is no, that's LittleBigPlanet, but it would be funny if it were. Kronos, how are you doing tonight? Is the life treating you largely okay? I'm hoping it's largely okay. Yeah, I don't remember Moby with that degree of granularity. Two? I guess two would work. And then we're just gonna have the pillars here, but we're not gonna have the X's. I listened to his first couple years when I was getting into music. Okay. So I think the X's would obscure the scene a little bit too much. You're hungry, but fine. Well, you gotta get some cooking in you. Go hard boil an egg. Just like suck it down, just like that. I don't know why that was my go-to, but you know, it would work. Go eat raw meat and then drink raw milk. Alice, Kronos is not American. You don't need to put that on Kronos. It's too early. Won't we risk waking anybody up at 4 a.m.? That's because you are a good son. And don't let anybody tell you different. You could eat a packet of raw instant noodles. It seems pretty fucked up. I didn't think it was for real when I first heard about it, because it sounds like something that should absolutely not fucking be for real. Wait, Kronos, hun, sweetie, please tell me that you're not eating raw instant noodles? Kel says, side note kind of related to music combo. I've been listening to Disturbed's The Best One Lies over and over again. I think I might like that song more than Sound of Silence. God, Disturbed. Disturbed's favorite song for me is Want, and only because I imagine L7 covering it. They have not done this thing, but I think they would do a really good job with it. Better than Disturbed themselves. These ones in particular are pretty close to instant noodles that are designed to be eaten raw. Oh. Hold on, what did I miss? Give me a second. Oh, it's Floppable! Lovely to see you! I hope you're being well. Wait. They had to recall the raw milk because of the bird flu? But birds don't make milk. You don't make milk with birds. What, did they put the birds in like a blender with some paint? This is me being goofy, by the way. I don't think that people actually make bird milk out of birds in blenders, but it just seemed like a funny thing to say, okay? So I said it. Have you ever tried to milk a bird? Wait, when we say bird here, are we talking about like birds that fly with feathers or girls? Because, you know, I may have done one of those things. Bird flu infected cows, from what I understand. Okay. Wait. A bud trigger? Bird is a slang term for women. One of the less gross ones, I think. It feels less gross to me, but Disturbed are fine musically, but the lead guy's a hyper-Zionist. I feel like I remember that coming up. He owns a Zionism-themed guitar? What? Automod. Oh, thank you, Kronos, but also, Automod, you need to fuck off. It's disappointing but not surprising. Oh, super duper gross. Hate that. He was also a Gamergate supporter. My man, what are you doing? That was directed to him, not anybody here. Is Gamergate, like, are all the, like, the hashtag gates, are they done? Are they, like, they're not a thing anymore, right? People are still trying to create new ones, for fuck's sakes. Oh god. They moved on and became the Republican Party. I mean, Matt Gaetz is right there, so I suppose you're right. Wait, like, how does Comicsgate work? Because, like, are they trying to argue that there's too many women in comics making? Because that's never been the case. It's just that. Of course it is. Of course it fucking is. Why would it be anything else? Dragged into Sunlight. Wait. Is Dragged into Sunlight a band, or is that the name of a Disturbed album? Oh, it is a band. Okay. Is there anything else I want on this, elevator? It's probably wider than it needs to be, but whatever. That's fine. It's fine. So what's, Dragged into Sunlight, their gig? Death and heavy metal in general seems to be made of people who are not okay, although women in marginalized heavy metal bands, especially black ones, give me life. There was a list I had, it's a problem with Tumblr. I mean, it's a problem with pretty much every social media site, but, like, you bookmark something so that you can find it again later. Because I had this, like, huge list of, black women in, like, alt music and heavy metal and punk rock, and it was quite a substantial list. I was like, I want to get back to that when I'm in, like, a listening to bands mood. Because mostly, like, when I'm listening to music, I'm usually doing it as I'm doing stuff, and so I tend to listen to stuff without any lyrics in it. Like, mostly just, like, soundtracky type of stuff. But, like, every now and then I get back in that mood where it's like, I want to listen to songs. Like, I want to listen to people sing. And I was like, I want to have this list on hand because all of these folks sound really cool, and I would, I'd like to get to, like, beef up my knowledge in that area because I just don't know enough bands. And so I reblogged it, and I was like, it's reblogged, so it's gonna be on my blog, and I'll find it again, and I cannot fucking find this thing again. I should give you, Nisu, my non-Nazi black metal list. I would love to have it. I'd be super happy with that. Yeah. Voice of Bass Pro? Bass Pro? Is an all-Muslim women heavy metal band, and they're amazing. Let me put that into the Googles as a bookmark. Sweet. Hopefully that will stick into the brain meats. I won't see it in like a couple hours and be like, what did I make this for? Wait, do I want this coming? I want this coming from the bottom, don't I? I would love that. Yeah. Um, if you send a link, if we could put it in chat, 100%, no worries. But send it to either Kronos or Hive, because we can't put the links directly in the chat. I mean, we can because we're mods and everything, but we've got the links turned off otherwise. Because of the bots. And not the GoBots. Nobody remembers the GoBots, and they shouldn't, because the GoBots were shit. Oh yeah, no, super cool. Send it to me, Gilded, and I can put it in the chat in the next time we have a stream. So that'll be like getting 2 birds stoned with 1 bong. You remember the GoBots? I mean, I also remember the GoBots because the Transformers were were only a special occasion toy on account of they were more expensive. GoBots are pretty cheap. Oh, I could definitely show you the Metal Gear Solid thing, sure. Wait, you had a GoBots VHS? Like, as in a tape of the show? Or, like, a GoBot that turned into a VHS? Because I feel like either of those things are likely. Is a tape of the show? Okay. I did not have a GoBots VHS. Oh, sweet! Already sent. Then let me put this this baby into the chats. Copy link. Wait, no. Gilded, why are you weird? Gilded is weird, and sometimes I hate it. No, Gilded, stop this. Stop being goofy. Well, I will find a way to get this into chat, but it might be on my break. No, don't close it. What? Stop being so fucked up. That's what I want. Yes. The link. Oh, fuck me sideways. This is not your fault, by the way, Kettle. This is like me just not being a techie. And Gilded being kind of shy. There we go. Okay, I got it now. I got it now. Gilded is very weird. It especially hates me, as does most tech stuff. Discord also hates me. Gilded has got that thing too, where it's linked up with Roblox now, and they keep on telling me to verify my account, but it's like I've done that, so I don't know what the hell their problem is. But they keep letting me like use Gilded, even though my Roblox is unverified. So who the fuck knows? Oh fudge! That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Why you gotta be weird, game? I don't even know if I should have this as an elevator. I mean, the original one of these I built was just like gravity. Are you gonna go? Did you hear how Funko via an AI content management company killed Itch.io? No, I mean I didn't hear the details of it, but I heard somebody say that, and I thought it was a shit post. Kid you not, Itch.io has been taken down by Funko Pops because they use some trash AI-powered brand protection software called Brand Shield that created some bogus phishing report to our registrar, I Want My Name, who ignored our response and just disabled the domain. Oh, fuck Funko Pops. Funko Pops? Yeah, they can go straight to hell. And the hell can be created by all the shitty plastic landfill filler that they've spent the last decade making? They are deeply gross, and I would like them to go away. No, don't make it bouncy. With the friction at 0. Now this probably won't actually work, and I'll probably have to change the size on some things, but... yeah, these are probably too wide. Gosh dang it. That's fine. I should have expected that. They also basically killed the other vinyl figurines companies and created a semi-monopoly. Yuck. And they look so ugly. They're making a sack thing, Funko Pop, and it's just like, why though? Wait, they have a game? Oh, that's right. There's the Funko Pop game. Yeah, I remember that. Someone made a fan game for Funko Fusion game, which included assets from said game and Brand Shield using AI. Identified this infringing DMCA. It identified the infringing material. Instead of filing a DMCA, filed a phishing report with the registrar. Leaf compiled by removing the game page for that fan game and reached out to the parties involved, and the registrar did not bother responding and shut down the domain. Why did they... like, why phishing? Why was that what they went to? If I wanted plastic dolls my faves, I can go to the dollar store and get creative with a knockoff of Barbie. Honestly, like, that's a move that we respect. They're making it of a Funko Art the Clown? Of course they fucking are. Of course they fucking are. Oh, I hate this world and everything fucking in it. I hate that AI learning could be potentially helpful thing, but too many people use it for the absolute worst reasons to the point of where it's not worth saving. It feels that way, like, a lot, yeah. And it is shitty because it could be really helpful. Am I gonna buy Funko Art the Clown? Alice, love, are you on drugs? Are you on the drugs? I hate for something that's great for DNA work is used for chat GPN shit. Right, like I've heard that like it gets used in a lot of medical research and it's like really useful for that purpose. But no, we gotta use it for like you said, chat GPT and every other bullshit thing they're using it for, and it's like, well, now we can't have good things. Speaking of Art the Clown, I was browsing the 4K Blu-rays that were coming out in December, and I was 8 years old when I learned there's an uncut version of Nightmare on Elm Street. What 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 is the uncut? What did they cut out? Is it like 10 more seconds of Johnny Depp dying? One of the best practical effects bits in the series. Yeah, I've never heard of an uncut version of Friday 13th of Nightmare on Elm Street. The Blu-ray says it contains the original release and the uncut version. It's so wild. Can you go down now? Like, are you go downable? Oh, I missed a bit. Sorry about that, Kronos. Fantasy, using AI to correct grammar when writing your story. Reality, using AI to write the story. But also, unfortunately, true. Didn't expect America to have a new folk hero this late in the game, not gonna lie. 2024, ending with a bang. Kudos to that dude. Kudos to that dude, and only that dude. I love the fact that his fucking backpack was filled with Monopoly money. Like, what the fuck is that? Tina lands on the mattress and bounces, spatters off both sides of the bed. 1 second cut. Slow tracking of the mattress to Tina's body had to be shortened. R-rated only shows the final 2 seconds of the shot, which focuses on Tina, missing the footage that focuses on the mattress. 4 seconds cut. Tracking shot of blood shooting out of Glenn's mattress to the ceiling, a bit longer. 2 second cut. I was right. Far shot of blood shooting out of the bed and hitting the ceiling right before Glenn's mother enters the room, a bit longer. 1 second cut. Literally all the changes. There's not really a lot in Nightmare on Elm Street, like, because the first one was relatively tame. It's a fantastic bit, though. Like, that's one of my favorite bits in horror cinema. It's such a good effect. Back in the days before Johnny Depp was a total douchebag. Kind of shocking that those days existed, but there you go. There. Now this thing can go up and down, right? It was known that he was a jerk. He probably always was. Huh. Even back in the day, like when he was like little baby Depp. Oh, now you want to move. Okay, well, are you gonna go down? What is your problem, mate? Why, like, what is rubbing against what? Because it's not you. Is it? I guess it's gotta be this. Because nothing else is touching. Oh, it's not going down the track, is all. New York mayor guy said he knows the killer's name, totally, but he'll not reveal it to not give the guy the upper hand, which is such a funny thing. It's... This whole thing is fucking wild. Oh! Bisco, you silly bitch! Of course it's not going down. You got the panel in the back. God damn it! Hi. Oh wait, you were talking about the Indiana Jones game the other night. You were saying that it was potentially really quite good. And isn't Eric Adams like... Is he like a former cop? Or something like that? He was a cop. Why, like, New York of all places, why would you hire a cop as your mayor? You mentioned something about defizz. I caught that out of the corner of my eye. Hive says, my favorite bits from the movie are when the lady gets dragged onto the ceiling and then gets cuts on her, and when Freddy is leaning through the wall, which is also a really good bit. Like, they work pretty well with the limitations of their budget at the time. Kel says maybe he was when he was a literal baby, but he was a child actor, right? They either turn out great or have issues in entitlement. That's a really good point, yeah. You only need one pair to actually work. You can defizz the back ones. That's also a really good point, Kronos. Yeah. New York is pretty conservative in a lot of places. There's pockets of the city that make it blue. Wait, now when you say like New York that way, do you mean like New York State or New York City? Because like New York State definitely is pretty conservative, and it's really gross. It was one of the less fun things about visiting my folks. Like, there were so many signs for fucking Trump. Like, just in their neighborhood. It was not super comfortable to be walking around. Al says he sucks. He's also currently on investigation for foreign colluding with Turkey. Get his ass, I guess. And I mean, I guess it makes sense that New York City also is more conservative than the image might be. There is a lot of fucking money there. But even still, like, cops. Electing a cop. It's so gross. Every time people rag on the South about racism, I remember my father being called the N-word by cops when I was a child in New York. Fuck. They're conservative Democrats who are barely better than the MAGA fucks? Oh, when he was a child. I mean, that doesn't make it super better, but at least that you didn't have to experience that, because that would have been an awful fucking lot to watch happen to your folks. Okay. I think this elevator works. Eric Adams was taking money from Turkish officials for corruption and was doing in such an obvious way, like starring having a cameo in a obscure Turkish rom-com where he just shows up to be like, "Hey, New York Mayor Eric Adams, visit New York. I love Turkey. New York's the greatest city in the world." He literally says this in the fucking movie. Oh my god, the goober of him. Okay, so we got that sorted out. So now we need put this in here. Oh, I think I was saying that Itch did manage to get back up. A lot of people are definitely not fond of Eric Adams, I can tell you that. Black Twitter and now Black Sky loves to roast his corny ass. Fuck him. He seems like a total douche nozzle. Oh, Holly, lovely to see you. Appears in an enormous burst of flame the size of a family home. But when the embers clear, I'm 3 apples tall and ready to break ankles. God dang it, Holly, I wish that I had been writing all of these down. I'm gonna have to go through years of intros to like we could do a book out of this. I feel like you could use these as like story seeds. I know that we've talked about that before, but oh shit, Kronos, what did I miss from you? And your name tag is very similar to Kettle's color. Wait, I got the bit that you told me about the defizzing the back ones. I got that part. Unfortunately, I forgot what I wanted to talk about. I'll have to bring it up later. That's, I mean, I'm not seeing anything on my end after he told me about defizzing the back 2 pieces. And then you said it scrolled for a tip. And that's what told me to look for it. Just people were being very unfair when they told me Indiana Jones is a game like Escape from Butcher Bay. Is it not? Is like, because you wanted it to be like Butcher Bay, right? Oh, you've got a collection! Holly, that makes you really happy. Unfortunately, I saw that part. You remember what it is now? Now means please tell me. It means you need to free up 113 gigabytes. That's a lot of gigabytes. That feels like the silliest fucking thing I've ever said, and I kind of hate it. I am so sorry. I could free up 70-something gig, but I installed the optional texture pack like a silly person. That's a lot of fish. Gonna need a bigger boat. That's a lot of nuts! I've been doing research on how to make an RPG Maker anything, so as a test, I went ahead and bought a small random RPG Maker game on Steam for $3. Was it good? And Kel says, Grease is a fun game. One of the few games I don't listen to music or podcast with, since the music in the game is so on point. It's probably part of the game mechanic. I don't remember Grease. Iberia is fun because it's one of the oldest regions in Europe, but also when it gets cold, it gets as cold as it could without snowing. Oh, it's supposed to be one of the hottest regions, not oldest regions. Gotcha. No, because that'll just break it. I don't want to break it. But I don't think I'm doing this very intelligently either. See, the idea is I want the elevator to come down, and I want it to stop, like, at each floor. Not at each floor, but I want it to stop multiple times on the way down, and, like, you'd have to shoot something to get the elevator to start going down again. There's a popular joke in Portugal that in Portugal, in the summer you die of overheating, and in the winter you die of cold. That doesn't sound like a joke, though. That doesn't sound like a joke, Alice. That sounds actually pretty fucking bad. I'll take the high-res textures. That's a lot of textures. That'll be 40 gig, baby. You want costumes with that? What? I feel like I've missed something very important here, and I don't know what it is. That's okay. It's fine. This is what a first project looks like. I might take a shot at it after finishing. Oh, is that the RPG Maker game? I missed another comment. Is there something in the middle there? I got the costumes, and that just threw my brain off. Right. Bought the game on Steam for $3. I wouldn't say it's good Okay, this is the bit I missed. But I could tell just by having played it that whoever made it was serious about what they wanted to put out. I like that a lot. That's actually really fucking cool. I miss when games didn't become so big that I couldn't play them on my laptop. Oh, yo! Happy Transjovi! That's wonderful! Holly, happy 1 year out to you. I know it's been a lot. I know that you've had a lot of stuff to go through, but I'm glad that you're out. I'm glad that you are moving forward in your journey, that you're becoming more and more every day the woman who you are. You are wonderful, and you've added so much to my life by being in it. I cannot possibly thank you enough. I know, obviously, clearly not the case, but, like, in my mind, you've been out forever. I didn't realize that it had only been a year. God, this year has been so long. Alright, so let's test some stuff out here. Well, these shouldn't be on 30, these should be on 1. I had a boy mode for 2 years and it feels like ages. I don't even know why I installed the texture pack. I'm not playing the game at 4K. Why not, Hive? Are you not a gamer? A real gamer would play that at 4K. That said, the game I'm playing is puzzles, and I have no idea what to do, so I might stuck in the foreseeable future. The creator even has hints for specific puzzles, and then I'm stumped. Huh. Red now? What about red before? What about red after? It's gotta be red now? I don't know why. That wasn't even the joke. Like, I don't even know. That was useless. I'm gonna go home now. I'm done. Did you use that when you read the title the first time? Kronos, that makes me so happy. That makes me so fucking happy. Like, we're on the same fucking page. Alright, where are you? It's almost an hour. God damn it, time. Why you gotta be like this, time? Nobody asked you to be like this. Game is cheap enough, and I do like a good puzzle game. I mean, Hive, I kind of feel like you could guess what I said, because it's exactly the kind of bullshit that I would say. You want my particular brand of bullshit on display for everyone. You miss making LBP levels. I mean, you could always make levels just for the joy of it. You just need to fire up your LBPs. Alright, that works. And then, so we'd have, although this is gonna need to be a lot slower. I'm that type of creator, if I draw art, then damn it, I want at least one other person to see it. Same applies to levels. I'm not that type of creator. I mean, I don't want to say do what I do, but like, yeah, you could always just put them on the YouTubes. But I do understand what you mean, and I do understand how you feel about it. And we're at the 1 hour point already. God damn it. Thank you for the heads up. I do appreciate that. As I said before, I lost the means to use my PS4, so there's that. Is it still like... I know that it's in some kind of like weird, inaccessible spot, or at least it was. Like, is that still the case? And I guess it must be, right? All right, let me just do a quick thing here, and then I will take my break. The room I use the PS4 in is permanently occupied. Do you have a corpse in there? Is this something that you need to keep secret from the world? Someone moved to a new room. Okay. Fair enough. It used to be a guest room. Gotcha. Which is the reason I couldn't use it before. Okay. Alright, nothing's gonna fall down if I do that, right? Cool. Let me... The likely outcome is I'll probably never boot it up again. I hope that you are, I hope you're able to find something else that scratches that itch for you. It is one thing that I have some concern. Let me say this one thing, and then I will take my break. I promise. I'm not touching the controller, so that I'm not tempted to fiddle around with shit. It is something that I do have some concern about, though, is that, like, eventually my PlayStation's gonna break, or my profile will have like a corruption and I don't have any backup for it, and I can't get all the shit that I used to make the stuff that I do my LBP stuff like onto the profile anymore, because the servers are down and you can't do a time saver level or anything. But like eventually I will lose access to this toolkit, and I don't know what I'm gonna do at that point, because like this is what I really love creating in. Like I like sketching, it's kind of fun. I don't really have any other like meat space creative things that I've attempted, but like nothing that I've done up to this point has really scratched this itch in this way. And yeah, it's gonna hurt when I'm not able to do this anymore. But as has been mentioned a number of times, it is the 1 hour point. I am gonna get that break in. I'm gonna have myself a bit of a stretch. Oh my god, Alice, the Batman transphobia video. Okay, look, I can't right now, but we'll talk about it when I come back. Have my stretch, have a cookie, have some orange juice. If y'all need water, get your water now, and I'll be back in 5. The Batman transphobia video. Look at it. not accept trans people? Like, really? He seems like he'd be out there transing people out for fun. Like, that seems like his kind of game. They just pick these at random. Like, there's not a fucking... I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, I am back, and they explained it in the video. So there's a method to their bullshit, because it does just seem like hot bullshit. Okay, so what I want is no, no, it's not hot bullshit. I did watch the nuts video, and I don't know how I feel about it, Hive. It seems kind of weird. They explain for every villain. I mean, I don't agree with all their takes, but they do just explain. Alright. Like, they say the Riddler gives off the vibes of one of those queer guys that hates trans people, but I personally think he's a chaser. I don't know why that strikes me as so funny, but it kind of does. And honestly, like, him hating trans people, like, doesn't preclude him from being a chaser. I feel like that should be pointed out. Who are the people in the J.K. Rowling tier? Because I didn't recognize any of them. Well, there's only two, so there's that, but Deathstroke and Court of Owls. Okay. I mean, I do know Deathstroke. He's just like Bargain Basement Deathshot, isn't he? Isn't he the one that's always like messing with the Teen Titans? Like, how much of a loser do you have to be just like to consistently go after kids? Riddle me this, Lily. Who has two thumbs and loves women with a deep inhale? A little extra. Yeah. I could fucking see Riddler being like that. Deathstroke is where Liefeld got Deadpool from. Okay. Deathstroke goes after kids in more ways than fighting him? Are the implications of that what I think the implications of that are? Because that seems pretty... Oh, that's gross. Okay. I hate that. I hate everything about that. Now, okay, so... You got... Suicide Squad and The Suicide Squad, and Deathstroke shows up in one of them? Or like... Deadshot is in one of them. Deadshot. Okay. Deadshot's a different guy. Did they like get their names at the same fucking shop? He was introduced as a pedo, and yet the fanboys still love his ass. It's superhero comics. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's only so many names to go around. I remember that being like a plot point in Worm. Oh, Chili Beans, it's lovely to see you! And things are pretty well here. I mean, they're as well as they always tend to be. Which is, it's pretty okay, yeah. Black Plus now is super popular, especially if the hero is black. I love comics writers going out there and being super creative with their naming conventions. It's truly a it's inspiration to us all. Those are the words that I was looking for. You saw Heretic. What is Heretic? Do I know Heretic? Heretic is half of a good movie. That sounds disappointing, honestly. What's the other half? Is it trash? Is it the fun kind of trash, or is it the crappy kind of trash? Because I feel like it could go either way. I'm gonna go to nap before starting my day. It was nice catching up. Kettle, it was wonderful having you in. I know it doesn't always work, so it's double special when you do make it by. I hope that you have a wonderful nap, and I hope that your day goes very, very smoothly. All the adulting is relatively painless. One hopes. Oh, Soup, it is lovely to see you as well. How you doing tonight? I hope super great. And I didn't even intend that as a pun. Soup thing happened. Okay, I think I do not get Soup. I used the same set. You know, because I mean I had to do 2 videos in the same set, right? And you know, lighting is the same, all of that. One of the videos, the blue screen is like super jagged. And the other, it's smooth as silk. And I do not know why. I was like, I got the one video done, and I'd done editing on that video like a bunch of times, and I'd re-recorded the base footage like a ton of times. And I was like, well, I guess it's just going to be like really jagged, and that's just the way it's going to be. It doesn't stop what I'm saying in the video. It's going to have to be okay. And then I moved on to do the edit for the next video, and it just no jags. No jags at all. One of the videos, it looks like it looks like an early PS2 fucking game that can't render diagonal lines. And then the other one, it's, you know, 4K. Definitely the Jonkler. Let's be real. The Jonkler was on accepts trans people. On the accepts trans people tier. I unfortunately can't send it over because it's a surprise video. So that's you know, so it's he was in the Kills Transphobes tiers. Yes. There are no nuts in the video, but that does bring us back to a question. Hi, what the fuck? What was with the nuts thing? Like, I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. It seemed weird and kind of uncomfortable. The Joker will respect your pronouns as he sets the trap that kills you. And it's nice of him, I guess. He's leaving with nuts. I mean, he was. I have no context for that video, though, Hive. Why are you being like this, game? The Joker knows that transphobes only have the one joke, and he doesn't find it particularly funny. But, like, the Joker's only got the one joke. I'm gonna make you smile when I kill you, or some shit like that. Does transphobia make its victims smile? Does the Joker make his victims smile? I mean, yeah, okay, he does, because with the Joker gas shit, but... He thinks his only joke is funny. This is true. QED? QED. Fucking QED. Hi. Sweet. Alright, now we need a dealy bobber here. I need the music. Give me my... Did something just fall down? Oh, it's just background butterflies. Okay. Wait, something did fall down. God dang it. If I have to fix this, I'm gonna be really unhappy. Because I got it all wired and the batteries are all set to the right percentage and... Game, don't make me unhappy. I know they're gonna, though. I wanted to... I don't know why I do this. This is silly. I know why I did this, and the reason I did this is because I wanted to do it as much in LBP1 style as I could, but, like, why bother? I can do this differently, and it will be better. That was like as winchy as I could possibly make it. I am so sorry. The Court of Owls are like, they're recent Batman villains whose gimmick is they're like a secret order cult of rich people that control all of Gotham's politics and infrastructure since forever. They sound really interesting and cool. If the Junkler's off the table, still hard to disagree on that. Can we agree that the Riddler is definitely a transphobe? He definitely spouts some biology 101 understanding of sex shite to try to seem smart. Actually, yeah, Riddler's a transphobe. You got that one right. See something cursed. Do I? Do I? immediately like, how anti-Semitic are we talking about with the Court of Owls? I don't know the Court of Owls at all, so... Cursed in a family-friendly game. I'm intrigued. They make it clear it's mostly white people who come from American wealth. You DM'd me the cursed content. I will check it on the breaks. Onomod, it's regular conspiracy shit, not full-on Zog shit. Good to know. Absolutely. Just wait. Should I do that? Because like you can't put links, right? And this would have to be a link. So, I remember how to do this vaguely. Open in browser. Oh my god! Oh wait, no, the PNG's name's because I named it Woker. I was like, did they name their fucking PNG Woker? It's like, oh, that's me. I did that. Womp womp. Links have been weird though. They show in Twitch chat, but not in the vid chat. Add the tier list. Okay, I could do that too. Want to see the people who worked on Jurassic Park? Trespasser? Who's fucking trespassing in Jurassic Park? Is it like the Velociraptors? Like, what's this Velociraptor doing in my home? Go away, Velociraptor! I just imagine he's got like the ski mask on and shit. I'm not. What? With what should I be familiar in this case? Or is this the Is this the Fuck, give me a second. Is that the Jurassic Park movie that's like not getting made? Or they've gone through like 20 directors or some shit like that? I don't fucking remember. Voice, you better not be shitting out on me yet. We still got an hour and a half left. From my own perspective, as a designer, licensed properties are the least fun games to work on, even Star Wars. Perhaps the only movie license just about any game maker might donate a limb to be... donate a limb to be allowed to use brings with it a huge amount of restrictions, which can make that initially attractive license turn into a lead weight over the course of development. From a game's perspective, the vast majority of games with movie licenses have been just plain awful. And finally, from a movie aesthete's view, the Jurassic Park movies are among Spielberg's and original novelist Crichton's worst work. The Jurassic Park movies are among Spielberg's and original novelist Crichton's worst work, lacking in just about anything beyond pacing and special effects. I was with them up to a point, and then they just kind of, they just lost me there. How are you gonna say that Jurassic Park is one of Crichton's worst works. Like, that is a monumentally hot take. The music is one of Trespasser's best accomplishments. Trespasser... Wait. I missed a couple things. Jurassic Park Trespasser was this really boundary-pushing first-person game, but it was really rushed. Physics were wonky, and you had to look at your character's tits to see your health, because you have an immersive tattoo-based HUD. Fuck that! Fuck that so much! Fuck it right in the eye! Holy shit! The music is one of Trespasser's best accomplishments. Trespasser was not able to use the Jurassic Park license for free, despite Spielberg being a principal of our parent company DreamWorks. A large chunk of our budget went just for that license, yet that money bought little more than the ability to use the name, locale, and set designs from Lost World. Everything else that a reasonable person would assume would be part of the licensing deal, such as the amazing ILM dinosaur sound effects and the John Williams theme, would cost extra. Luckily, our sound effects were being done by a professional sound effects company, Sound Deluxe, and they put us in touch with one of their stable of composers who specialized in imitation music. With very little prompting, he recorded about 30 minutes of music for us, in which some parts far exceed the rather forgettable work Williams himself did for the Jurassic Park movies. Is this man on cocaine? Is this man high? This is... I do not have the depth of love for Jurassic Park as a series that you do, Hive. But, like, I recognize what it was doing, and I recognize the impact that it had, and there's, like, a lot of good to be said about Jurassic Park. Like, where is this guy coming from? My ghast is flabbered. I am flabbergasted. That is one of the shittiest movie takes I have ever read. God damn. Holly, it was lovely having you here. Thank you for spending part of your 1 year Transjobi with us. I hope that you sleep super well. I hope that you have very good dreams. And I hope you wake up well rested to a refreshing day. And we will catch you, hopefully, on the Thursdays. Oh, right. Not that. Don't allow up and down movement. I almost said movement. I said to a friend of mine who worked in the industry, and she was like, "Of course it's Richard Wyckoff." I don't know who Richard Wyckoff is, but he sounds like a fucking douche. Just goofy as hell. What is in the way of you, sir? Oh, there you are. There's your problem. I hate that this was the easier way to do it. Like, it feels so cheap. Why you no up? Why you no go up? Is that out of range somehow? My understanding is not a common to get 90s era PC PC game programmers who just are completely up their own ass, sniffing like their nose is getting lopped off tomorrow. That's a super, that's a whole kind of sentence there. Dude went on to work on another Jurassic Park game? Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't going up the way it was supposed to, but it seems to be doing it fine now. And that's what matters. I wonder why it didn't go up previously, though. Like, I had to kind of joggle it. See? Like, it... Wait, why is this still on? Oh, you know what? I bet the tag... Wait, that's super weird. Why is the tag still active if the input is off? That, like... The tag is still on. What the fuck's going on with that? I'm gonna fight the cold giant? Are you gonna win? You better win. I don't want you, like, freezing to death. You're going to use Aikido? Is the cold giant weak against Aikido? Huh. That was super weird. I wonder what the issue is there. Finally getting around to yoinking a movie I saw on Twitter, and the synopsis is somehow just as good as the poster. Serial killer is genetically mutated in car wreck on his way to his execution. Afterwards, he becomes a murdering snowman hell-bent on revenge for the sheriff who caught him. Oh my fucking god! Oh, it's Jack Frost! Ah ha 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 ha! Ah, that's perfect! That's so good! I hope that you have a wonderful time with the Jack Frosty. It's a Kino classic. Do we really want to, do we really want Soup to suffer with Thanksgiving Day? Jack Frost is the movie with the unfortunate use of a carrot, yes. Yes, it is. There's a stage musical? Is it the one with the sentient turkeys? Catchphrase is gobble gobble, motherfucker. You know, sometimes I despair of the world, but every now and then, y'all remind me that the world it doesn't have to be as shitty a place as it feels like. Sometimes the world can be pretty okay. Alright. It's that movie's, it's primetime, bitch. Welcome to primetime, bitch, and it milks it for everything it's got. Oh, Freddy. Oh, Frederick Krueger. The movie was kickstarted and it's got a budget of $0. I mean, that's how you know that it's art. Real art doesn't need a budget. Real art just needs a clown. But the clown's name's not art. In this case, that's completely different. I haven't finished watching it. No, I've gotten completely wrapped up in everything else I got going on. Hopefully once we're like past New Year's, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing things that are not like immediately putting out fires. Kronos says, give me a second, I missed something from Kronos. I don't know how much Neko Navy's budget was, but it's art nonetheless. Neko Navy is honestly fantastic. And I'm glad that you fulfilled your quota of one Neko Navy thing a stream. The one good joke that Rick and Morty had outside of Gazor Pazerfield was their Freddy Krueger parody who ended all the sentences with bitch. I mean, it could be the Juggernaut too, honestly. It's fine, I just enjoyed hearing your takes on horror movies. I will definitely sit down with it. But yeah, my brains have just been out the window. You did your... Wait, you had LBP Shade quota tonight? I didn't hear it. Wait, did I? Maybe I did. Gazorpa Zorpfield. Alien Garfield. Oh, God. Oh, because it's fitting with the direction the Nightmare series took the writing for Freddy. I mean, you're not wrong, though. Was it about the Kickstarter, had a budget of $0? Because I feel like I saw that part. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I feel like I saw it. Real art? I saw that. Didn't I say something about that? I thought I did. I don't know if I agree with your assessment. but I support your right to say it. They tuned in an intergalactic TV, and one of the shows was uh, Gasser Passelfeld, and it's the voice actor's just improvising, and it's just Gasser Passelfeld coming up with the most outlandish insults for Ellie and John while trying not to burst into laughter. Okay. Us! Hirunda, lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. Hope the life is being kind to you with the tricks and or things. It's telling you this is one of Rick and Morty's better jokes. I noticed that you put better in emphasis, but you don't put jokes in quotations. Just came back from the airport welcoming a relative from the UK. My condolences? Airports... Well, I don't know about New Zealand airports. Maybe those are pretty wonderful, but... my experience of airports, not... They're a cousin and they're cool. I was less about the relative and more about the airport. Wait, did the whole, like, thing about bacon, is that a Rick and Morty thing? Like, is that why everybody was on about bacon for, like, a hot minute? Epic Bacon was just a general 2012 thing. Okay. Like, I do remember that. This seems like it's gonna work. I need some gun turrets. And I would like it if they kind of rotated a bit. Is that really what I want, though? I did not know Japanese media laws do not allow you to depict accurate lockpicking, and if you do, you get the dick filter. I didn't know that! Epic Bacon now is kind of a shorthand for the exact brand of juvenile, outdated Reddit shit Elon and his bootlickers love. Okay, so it's like, it's old and outdated and just kind of bullshit. itch.io is back up, yes. But it's pretty hot bullshit that it was down in the first place, or at least for the reasons that it was down. Alright, so... So we could have like one... So you can pew pew pew, you shoot the button. I think we want this up like one, like here? And then we could have one gun turret that would fire like down? What's the Oblivion... Wait, I can't pick locks using the LR stick on my DualShock? I'm trying to think, like, lockpicking mechanics in games, and I'm not, like... I'm not coming up with any good ones. Didn't Dead Space have, like, a bullshit lock mechanic? I feel like it did. It needs to be accurate lockpicking to get affected by the dick filter. Did they have, was there a lockpick mechanic in, Fallout? Like Fallout 3? Because I wouldn't have played Fallout 1. There's one in every Bethesda game. Why do they hate their players? The only good lockpick mechanic that I've seen is the one in Signalis. That was actually pretty good. Honor Japan would also censor more... Oh, yeah, I caught that one, okay. And I don't honestly know. Quite possibly. I love to just twiddle my sticks occasionally. The hacking minigames in Batman and Spider-Man could be their own mobile game, and I'd pay money for it. Actual money? Like, actual dollary dues? Like $5. Alright, that's not so bad then. know, they're all designed to, like, milk money out of people. I figured they were probably pretty pricey. Jelly Beans, it was lovely hanging out with you. I hope that you have a wonderful day at work. I hope that you are staying safe, as always. I know that you take efforts to do so, and I know that you don't need my reminders, but still, you know, I'm going to worry because that's just what I do. The money milkers are typically free. Okay. For a second, I was afraid that you said mommy milkers, and I was like, Soup wouldn't do that, though. But also, maybe? Gosh dang it. There are a lot of them in gacha games. There certainly are. Alright. So, we want... We need a pew 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 on top, and we need a pew 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 on the bottom. And we need a microchip. You really should be charging for your mommy milkers if you're in that line of work, though. I don't have mommy milkers. We're working on it. We ain't there yet. Let's see. I think we want you to be in a microchip. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. We'll put a... Four seconds sounds good. Forwards, backwards, inverted, and you go to loop to yourself. I think that's how that works. Lifetime, probably only 2 seconds will be fine. Now, where's the cool plasma ball? Not the shitty plasma ball, but the cool one? There we go. Ah, fuck, it's already 2 hours? God damn it. Kronos, what's a good pew pew noise? It's shooting a plasma ball. It's gonna go pew pew. That's not it. That's not it. little gun emplacements on a wall? Yeah, hey, that works. Wait, what's Laser Fire 3? What's that? Oh, it's right here. I think I'm gonna go with, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Blaster. Yeah, that was pretty good that you got that, like, right off the cuff. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's fucking, it's this thing. Alright, I'm gonna set these up, and then I will go on that break. And I'll look at the stuff that you sent me, Alice. Okay, so we definitely need that to be faster. I mean, faster in frequency. Probably gonna hop off. It is late. Hiduna, it was lovely having you here tonight, as it always is. I hope that you have a wonderful rest, and I hope that we see you again relatively soon. Okay, I'm not setting that up correctly. I realize that, but we'll have to figure it out when I get off my break. But in theory it works. But I'm going to take my break, have a big stretch, have some orange juice. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Ow. Hi, why did you send this to me? Hi, what is this? I hate this. I hate everything about this. And Alice, it looks like Alright, I am back. Hive, is that the new, is that like gonna be the new Kingdom Hearts? Would they go with all the live action shit? That's an old Kingdom Hearts, but the newest one. It's an old Kingdom Hearts, but it's the newest one. The most recent released Kingdom Hearts game. Okay. Now I am on the trolley. So they don't shoot anymore? Like, what's the issue here? Oh, it's on. I know how to do this, and I don't know why I'm not. Because I only want him to shoot 3 times. I think they should have changed to a different filter that didn't make it look like a deer was fucking a log. Yeah, like it's really bad. Maybe. The weird thing is, like, I can think of an easy way to do this in LBP1. I mean, it works, so, you know, go me, but... Lisa, what are you looking for? No, that's not what you're looking for. Don't be a silly bitch. Okay, the lingering headache has decided to lock the fuck in, so I got a jet. Supum, you take care of yourself tonight? I hope you get to sleep through this headache. I know they can be an awful lot, but thank you so much for dropping by. Your presence is always welcome and loved. Why you no go up? Why are you stuck now? Oh, is this in the way? Of course it is. I'm going to need to have on here, I'm going to need one bag of holding. No, that's not true. I'm going to need a shooty gun. Where be my shooty gun? Paint gun! Paint gun, why are you hiding on me? There we are. And we're gonna want because we're gonna put a checkpoint on you. Make you cardboard. Oh, no, make you wood. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that's all working. Now we're gonna want a paint target on this. I don't know why I don't look in the right spot. This is not that difficult to do. This shouldn't have taken like 3 hours to make either. This was silly. I should have been able to whip this together like bing bang boom. Sweet. Also sweet. Yeah. Alright, so last. We're gonna want a tag sensor here. Set you to yellow. Make you signal strength. And when you get a hit, you'll do that. I am a super genius! Apparently not a super genius, but I was close to being a super genius. Oh, because I moved those back. Right. And you're already set up. Okay. So now all we need is the platform to get on. People are already giving the guy that killed the CEO His own cool comics name. I mean, folks are loving this dude, and you know what? The people need a hero. The Adjuster! Oh my god! Ah! They gave a comics name, but it's a shitty one. That's definitely like cool in quotes. The Adjuster. Oh my god, so bad. It's Spirit. It's got spirit. Alright, let's toss the oh, it's in Spirit. TikTok had a thing where people kept making murder ballad songs praising the guy. They couldn't take them all down because it was so much. Like one would hope that this is a signal. It's probably not gonna be, but one would hope that this is a signal. You just gotta send that to Tumblr. They'll put like a whole bunch of extra R's on it. It'll be all set. Okay, let's peep how this works in real life. I'm gonna save. Wait, did I, okay, good. For a second I was afraid that I blocked off the actual entrance. Also, Ben Shapiro put up a murder that was titled "The Evil Revolutionary Left Cheers Murder," and in the comments there's a bunch of people yelling, being like, Ben, you one of my favorite YouTubers. I voted for Trump. I'm a big right winger, but no, that guy should have been shot. Lol. I mean, it was a self-murder. Because I did see some of the Shapiro pushback, and that's, yeah, nobody's defending that guy. Oh my god, no, shit, they're too fast! Oh, I'm gonna die! Ah, shit! Fuck! Okay, this is way too hard! Yo, wait, whoa, why do you keep going? Okay, that was a little bit, that was a little bit more than it should have been. That was perhaps a bit too much murder. Reminds me of the one that she made in Neon Dimension 3. I gotta watch that video again. Oh! Wait. Oh, because I must have shot it more than once. Alright, so we gotta put like a stat in this. There's a lady in New York farmer's market selling art of the words the bullet shot, and it sold out. we have a new folk hero. This dude's gonna be like fucking Paul Bunyan in a like a generation. But not cutting down trees, just cutting down CEOs. Looks like the adjuster really adjusted that CEO, that health CEO. Fuck. Ope. It would appear to be the case. The adjuster. I mean, there's easier ways I could have done this, but I'm doing it like this. Sounds like a Tick character parodying the Punisher. I mean, there was a Tick character parodying the Punisher, but I think his name was Barry. He was the guy who was he was like also dressed up as the Tick, and the Tick had to fight him. It was the Tick versus the Tick. But I think that was his shtick. Was like he was ultra serious and anti-hero kind of bullshit. The adjuster will adjust this rotten world. Well, that just makes him sound like a villain. Like, that's something a villain says. It's something that Killmonger says. How long before the adjuster has his own damn comic? I think you know a guy did something good when it's making that one White House account angry. Wait, which one? Which one White House account is that? One of the first the big first Trump election resistance, Twitter anti-Trump Twitter grifters was a guy claiming to be a White House inside agent against Trump's reign that turned out to be some right-wing guy. Agreeing with everything Trump said besides like two things. Cute. He no longer works for the White House now, but it didn't stop him from being back, still named White House Inside Voice. Ope. Well, Goober's got a goob, I guess. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully the plaza will not be quite as fucking murderous. Okay, like they're probably in a better level there would be lights on them or something to show that they were going to fire. There's several bad reasons why Trump being elected is bad, but one of the key ones is it brings back all the annoying liberal grifters, and they're extra bad now. Oh God, like I was watching, I think, some more news on their most recent like like filmed post-election videos, and some of the liberal takes are pretty trashy. Okay, like that works pretty well. It's not great, but like it's only got to be on screen for like 20 seconds as part of a looping trailer. They find their ultimate weapon against Trump, and it's not doing like actual work or anything. It's instead the ultimate anime attack checks notes doing transphobia about Elon Musk somehow. Oh God. Love it. Love it. Big thing is calling Elon Elonia and posting AI pictures of him as a woman. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna come out and say I don't love that. Don't love that at all. I know it's a hot take. I know it's you know, it's kind of wild to say, but I am deeply lucky that I'm not in America. It's like it's. I was telling a friend this earlier today, and it's kind of a weird spot because, like, on one hand, yeah, no, I'm absolutely lucky that I'm not in the United States. At the very best, it would be extremely aggravating all the fucking time, and the very worst is, I mean, there's an awful lot that could fit in the category of very worst. So it's like I recognize that I'm quite lucky to not have to deal with that. But on the other hand, it feels like from Japan, there's not really a lot that I can do, and that's frustrating itself. Like, there's not a lot of help and aid that I can render, and there's a lot of folks that I'm really worried about, and I think legitimately so. And it's like, well, good luck, y'all. I should be glad that I'm not in harm's way, and I am glad I'm not in harm's way, but, you know, you also feel kind of a way about it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm glad, like, I have a feeling it's gonna be I have a feeling it's just gonna be a long set of years to deal with. And it feels weird to be like the lucky one who doesn't really have to deal with it. what you'd like to say is donate as much to American folks who want to help as much as you can and do what you can. What you can do online, but also fight your own battles locally. Organize in Japan, meet local people, because while you cannot affect America, America is affecting Japan. What I would like to say, yeah, and it's something like I've done a little bit of via the organizing for Palestine. And it's just something I'm going to have to do more of. And it's something legitimately that I've wanted to do more of, but, like, yeah. Because that's, like, one of those areas where just... kind of in consequence of me just not being social, that I'm really lacking in, and I want to not be. Not to decide issues for you, issues you should care about, but I'd also look at their anti-US naval bases group in Tokyo, and if they have at least a site to look at. That's a really good idea. And also very timely, because, like, they're looking to sites in Tokyo to, do their big bullshit, the space bullshit? You know, the space bullshit. Like, they want to put their headquarters here in Tokyo. Yeah, the fucking Space Force. God damn it. Everything has got to be a joke and a meme, I swear to God. The world is a circus and not the funny kind. You're not wrong, Kronos. Kronos, your situation over in, the Canadas is relatively safe for you? I know we've asked you this question before, but, like, it does feel like it's going to be an important one. What with the general trend of things? I mean, I'm fine, but from what I've read online, I should probably be a bit worried in the coming months. Look at local groups, talk with local organizers for a lot of stuff in this question, but my genuine belief is if you want to change America as an American person living in a U.S. satellite state, alongside helping people back home, help the satellite state part of Japan. Help make the satellite state part of Japan weaker? I'm guessing is what we're going with there? Okay. I didn't want to put words in your mouth, but I kind of figured that was where you're going with it. What is blocking this? Oh! I deserve that. I totally deserve that, but... No! Silly. I mean, I guess I don't have to glue everything together. Like, I could just make it static. One of the reasons it ends up taking me so long to build stuff in LBP is just like... I never think of the easiest ways to do things first. Like, I always gotta go some completely unnecessary, convoluted route. I'm gonna show the Metal Gear Solid thing. Well, actually, we probably should go over to it right now because the stream is gonna be ending pretty soon. The round table is the 20th, so it is the week after this. Wait, no. Today's the 9th. So it's next Friday, not this Friday. It's the... Okay, so this Friday is the 13th, and... Oh shit, Friday 13th, sweet. And we're doing the roundtable on the 20th. Yeah, words are not wording as well as they could be at the moment. keep rushing, because that's just going to cause mistakes. So let's just relax. We'll get this little bit wrapped up, and then we'll go to the MGS thing. And this is also, like, this is part of the MGS thing. Even if it doesn't look super well done. But this is going to be part of the trailer that plays. Alright, so let's save this. I hope you're sitting by the screen, Kronos, because I'm gonna, as soon as this saves, we're gonna pop right over there. It's gonna be exciting. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be big, 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 baby, big. My eyeballs are eyeballing. Alright, where did I hide the fucking thing? Okay, it's here. Alright, well, let's take a look at it in play mode first. Ow, my ear. Why do headphones have to be so painful? Where? Why does everything have to be so hard? Alright. So that's what it looks like in the actual action. That logo took a silly long time to make, by the way. Oh, Alice, I never sent you this video. It's fucked up. That's a lot. It's a lot of polygons on the screen, and yeah, it didn't like it. It didn't like it at all. It was quite angry. I did read your suggestion. I think I might have answered it, but I don't remember. I was juggling a lot of plates. So if we go to create mode, it was funny because, like, you'd asked if they were all sticker panel blocks, and I made the response like, yeah, I just threw it together really quick. It was the first idea that came to mind. And then I answered after, like, a second sentence, I suppose I could have taken pictures and put them on the hologram for the same effect. And then you did your suggestion, and it was exactly that. I was like, fucking sweet! Use that strat for runes in CZ and supercharged. No shit. So what we've got here is, now the TV screen will go invisible during when I actually grab the block to look at the, like, to turn on the camera. But the pink block here is a pretty close approximation of the crop zone for my blue screen, because it has to be in, like, it's set in a rectangular aspect ratio. Like, you can't make the insert box, it has to be rectangular. You can't make it square, which means that if you've got, like, a television set that doesn't match that aspect ratio, then your footage ends up getting kind of offset. So to kind of account for that, I figure, well, this is what the actual footage is, But this is the part that I actually want to be seen, like inside of the television set. So basically I set it up so that it's centered to this. And then when I insert the footage, it'll look like, roughly, it'll look like it's actually like centered to the TV. So the problem with that video, I mean, it wasn't a problem really, but the with the video that I put up on YouTube today, and it it was using a different television set, and that television set's a bit longer. Like it comes over more to the left here, and it slopes down more. So that means that the like this bit here is farther up in the corner. So it's got that like that weird bit of it where it just seems like it's not in the right spot. But there really isn't like a great way to get around that. But for the tier list video that I'm doing, like this is just a mock-up of the like this is just a saved material, like a saved object from that actual set. So like they're all the same sizes, basically. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But as far as like how this is working, and I just got these big bits because originally these were going to be emitted all as one piece, but the emitters didn't like that. The engine didn't like that. But these are all in like staggered layers, and then they're locked in this cube of sticker panel. And I've got it set up so I can change the speed on them too if I want to. I do that too, but I try to make the sticker panel as small as possible because they annoy the hell out of me. Honestly, yeah, like this sucked. This was not a lot of fun to set up, but like I said, it was just it was kind of the first. Well, the first idea that I had was the emitters. Well, no, that's not entirely true. The first idea I had was it just being static, like not moving at all. Oh shit, are we at 3 hours yet? God dang it. So here we've got it all moving at, like, the text is moving at full 3, and then the panels are moving at 2. I mean, we could start doing a bit of drawdown because I mean, honestly, the tying a ribbon on things ends up going like 10 minutes anyways, so yeah. We could start pulling it down a bit. The only other thing in here was, this is the original mock-up for the elevator that we just made. And the way this was going to be done originally was that this just falls through gravity, and you had blocks that you had to blow up. So, Automod, oh shit, Automod, come on, please. We'll say last year's thing before the stream ends. The current blue sky thing is really annoying me. At Jess Single, a known transphobic grifter made a blue sky account. People are telling him to fuck off. But when moderators deleted his account, it was then revived by the mods with a bigotry label, and the label was removed, also by the mods. What if he complained, and also being cowards about it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Blue Sky, please, like, please support trans women a little bit? Well, trans people in general, but I got a feeling these fucking grifters are going to be very trans woman focused. Oh! Oh, he complained, right. Alright. So this is little stuff that I'm doing that I'm just basically procrastinating to not record. But I think that this week will need to be my recording week for the tier list video. Like, I really want to have as much of that locked down by Saturday so that I can finally start doing the editing. Oh shit, yeah, sorry about that. That also works. That also works. Yeah, I'm hoping to get like as much as possible done of recording this week, and then that'll give me like 3 weeks to edit, and I won't need to rush. I wanted to do it today, but like I just could not keep the thoughts in my head. Like I was running through potential scripts, and they just kept on getting like longer and longer. Like the ideas that I had, the things that I could talk about, just kept on piling on, and I really need to keep it as concise as I can because we're going to be doing like, I mean, there's 9 games to talk about, so like 2-minute intro, and if I ran on like 10 minutes per game, that's like an hour and a half video, and that's too much. Like, I don't know if I would watch that much. Certainly not in one go. Like I'm gonna have to try to get it to be, I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes a pop. It's gonna be tight because there's like any one of these games, there's just like a lot that I could talk about. I was thinking about like for Dark Cloud 2, and there's a lot of issues with that game, and there's like really interesting points about that game. And just the experience of playing it and the difference of playing it when I was 20. I mean, what, 2003? So it's 21 years ago. So it's 24? I was trying to do the math because I was like, how was I able to play this game? Because it's such a time investment. And I was thinking about it, and it's like, okay, it came out in February 2003. I probably bought it right away because it would have been on my radar, and it would have looked like something that I wanted. And at that time, I was working at the bar. I was working nights. Um, my girlfriend was working days. So, like, I had the entire day to myself with nothing really to do but get high and play video games. And as long as I was sober by the evening so I could drive to work, like, I didn't have anything else that needed to be done. So, yeah, I could sit there and spend 8 hours a day just grinding out materials to make up a good weapon or whatever, and they can't do that now, that's for sure. I mean, to be honest, that ain't the worst thing in the world if you want to. Video essays and even simple reviews scratch at least an hour. Time to make this, but add every boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, I could talk about, yeah, and oh, it's like I don't know if I want to make a 90-minute video. Like I don't At the end of the day, it's like it's a fun goofy project that is very insular to our community. Like, what I'm doing, talk about the games that we played in 2024 together, and that's like it's a fun topic, but I don't know if it's something that's like worth a 90-minute video. Um, so I'm gonna have to think about it. And there's like I got 2 games that are fighting it out for game of the year, and I didn't expect that. Um, I was going into like last week, and I was like, I know what the list is. I got everything sorted. And then I started thinking about it more, and I was like, and now I got these two games that are like fighting tooth and nail to be like, which one of these is the best one that we played. I got another game that I'm really unsteady on where it's landing. Like, I know a range of two tiers it could go in. I want to make sure that I give it the best, like, I want to make sure that it's where it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm making this more difficult than I probably should be, but but I'm excited to make it. It is very fun, and I'll be happy when it with it when it's done. Like I think unless I completely botch it, which I don't expect, but I could. I think it'll be something I'll be proud of, and that's cool. Uh, but we have blown past the 3 hour point, and I should start to go because I do have work tomorrow. It's gonna suck. It is very cold in the mornings. Very cold in the mornings. At that fucking register, my fingers, they're getting that like the skin is cracking on them. It's quite painful. Um, so I do need to nestle down for the evening. Thank you, Alice. Thank you as always. And I will ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure that you're getting all of the hydration and electric eels that you need. Make sure that you're getting at least one meal in a day. It doesn't have to be quote unquote good food, but it does need to be food. But I understand if you can only manage the one, and if it's, you know, it's not the best. I hope you get more than one meal, and I hope that it's all good food, but I've been there. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows for, but above all and overall, I yawn. I'm so sorry. Above all and overall, please, God, please remember that you're important. You got value. Got a lot of folks out there that love you and that are rooting for you. I want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe. They want you to be happy. And I'm one of those people, but I'm only one of those people. There are many more. But that's going to have to do it for us here at Visco About. So, from me, Visco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigasamnida, sayonara, see you, and ciao.